Adam Rude is so rude.
I'm down here for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. We came down here to the beach house to go hang out in the Gulf of Mexico. It's a body of water for all you guys. But anyway, I got a session in. Me and Grace decided to go play at the Pensacola Dog Track Poker House Open, something like that. And I'd never been there before, so go ahead and check this out. What up, nerds? I'm up here in, down here, over here, around here, depends where you are. Pensacola, Florida, at the dog track. This is Max Degeneracy. Luckily, Fun Country, the sponsor of this video, is paying for it, so let's go in here. I think they usually had low stakes today.
I think that's all they have.
All they have, low stake. We're gonna play a little 1-3. A little 1-3 with a little 1-2 with the locals. Here's the Pensacola Poker Room Player of the Year leaderboard. You can see there's no names on this list. That's because there's nobody here who can play poker. Alright, you're probably going to hear the word limp a lot in this vlog. And I'm sure there's a joke there somewhere, but being as I've never been limp, I don't really know of it. Here I have Jack 9 of clubs, and if you think I'm folding Jack 9 of clubs for $11 on the button, you've clearly never seen this vlog. So I make the call, and I don't care if we go heads up, 3 ways, 4 ways, I don't care. I got Jack 9 of clubs, so I'm loving life right now. I got a suited something or other. Well, it comes Jack 9-3, so I got a backdoor flush draw to go along with my top 2 pair. Now, it's going to check to me. It's another thing you're going to hear a lot of, because these players, they're super duper passive. They want you to play every pot for them. So I bet 20 when it gets to me. The middle position player calls. He only has like $50 behind. Queen hits on the turn. He puts it all in. Obviously, I can't fold what was top 2 pair. So I make the call. And then he says, no heart, no heart, no heart, no heart. And then when there's no heart, he goes, yes. And then I flip over my hand. He goes, no. Moving right along, I have 1 pip better, the Jack 10 of spades. So I raise it up in middle position there to $12. That was the standard bet, the $12 raise in this 1-3 no limit Texas Hold'em affair at the Pensacola Dog Track betting course. Hijack calls 12, cutoff calls 12. We're gonna go to a flop. Was that 4 ways? Unbelievable, 4 ways. Ace Jack 10. I flop 2 pair again. But this time I flop the bottom 2. That's a lot different than flopping the top 2. Still gonna bet, still gonna protect my hand, throw out $20, get a hijack call, get a cutoff call, and then it goes back to the big blind who makes it 80. And now this is what's funny, is sometimes you know exactly where you are in a hand, and this is one of those times where I know exactly where I am at in the hand. And he doesn't have enough money behind for me to call this 80 comfortably, so I just get out of the way. I just fold. There's a $6 straddle on this pot. And I'm not gonna lie, there wasn't a lot of straddling. This game played pretty small through and through. And it kind of became a spot where everybody was just sort of waiting on me because I was the only one that was, you know, putting $30 in there with the Queen 10 offsuit. Jamin once told me that when you get into a situation like this, it's very easy to diagnose why. And it's because you're playing a game that is so much smaller than you can afford. Now, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but this was a game where most people bought in for like $50. I bought in for $300, and like 8 of the 9 people at the table fainted. No, that's no lie. So I make it 30. We see a flop 3 ways. It's Queen 10-7. When I said it's Queen 10-7, then it's Ace 10-7. Queen 10-7 would have been a lot better. So I have a pair of 10s. The small blind just donks right into me because he doesn't know why not. Then the low jack calls the 12, and so, well, that's a pretty good price for me. So I'm going to call the 12 as well. I'm not sure any of the 3 of us know what's going on here. The turn card is a 10 of spades. Well, that's a good card. Of all the cards I could choose, that's the one I'd like. There's 141 in there. Now, after donk betting the Ace 10-7, they check this card. Now, I'm going to fire out a bet. A little less than half the pot. I throw out $60, and they both snap fold. How annoying. I like to make fun, as you know, but this place is fine. You know what the best part about it is I got a massage from a lady who, you know, let's just say you wouldn't think she'd be good at massage. This style, this version, this level of poker, it just can't exist in 2022. Obviously I'm stuck, but we're safe. We have the police here, we're safe. I'm safe because I'm white. There's a couple of the people who put in 30 of their 50 then fold for their 20. Going back in, I'm gonna win the money because I made enough fun of these people that if I don't, the joke's on me. This is a pull door. Another gun player limps in my big blind. He doesn't give me the walk, he limps right under the gun. Under the gun +1 limps as well. The cutoff limps, the button limps, everybody's limping, everybody's limp. I checked the big blind out with ace-4 diamonds because I know that if I raise, I'm just gonna get called by everybody. I have to play this pot out of position. I didn't want to do it. Flop is 4-10-6. That's not a bad flop. I have a backdoor, well, that's a very good turn card. I was trying to tell you how to backdoor flush draw and a pair. So it goes check, and then a $12 bet from the under the gun player. Under the gun +1 folds, cutoff calls the 12, button calls the 12, and now I have to go and you know, do my patented pounce like a puma move, and I make it $65 to go. And what's really funny is the guy in red down there that, you know, he's down there in red. He said, man, that's why I shouldn't have put the $12 out there. But kind of just telegraphing that he wasn't going to play his hand. So under the gun player makes the call, $65. Things are looking good. Like he probably has a 4. And the river card is a 6. I don't think he's got a 6. I think he's got a 4. So to try to get him off a chop, I go big. I bet $250 just to see what happens. And he didn't fall for it, not even for a second. Just snap calls, and we split it. That woman there, she's doing the split.
Showdown, we're gonna do side 5 first, then we'll do the main 5. We're at King 10 gets side 5.
Hey y'all! Hate to interrupt your poker video vlogging experience, but you know I gotta pay me some bills. Now this vlog is brought to you by the fine people at Fun Country Poker. Now you may have never heard of Fun Country Poker. Well, guess what? That's where I come in. Because I'll tell you guys this. Fun Country Poker is this thing where you play poker and I can see your face. But you don't have to have Zoom open. Think about it, it's like video first. So you're playing, and you got like a ring game going. You know, you got 9 people at the table, and we can see everybody. So there's a little bit of element of like, hey, poker face, what's going on here? Now you see this date right here. See that date right there? Right there. See how it's right here? Right there. On that day, I am hosting a sit and go. Now this is how you get in. There is free money to be won here. The fine people at Fun Country Poker giving you a $50 free roll against yours truly for the first 8 people. The first 8 people to sit down in the game on this date right here, right there. You see that date right there? That's the day. To get in the game, there is a link in the description box below that you must click on. You have to click on it. Down there, you must click on it, and that'll take you right to where you need to be. And I will see you on this date right here. First 8 of you to sit down. We're playing for $50. Nah, not my money. I would never give you guys my hard-earned money, but I'll give you theirs. Heck, I might even win it myself. All right, back to your regular schedule programming. Another straddle. One of the few straddles that there were in this casino. And I'm on the button there with the, I'm not in the button. I'm, holy cow, I can't use my words. I'm there in the hijack. I make it $20 to go with Jack 9. And you know why? Because I won a pot earlier with it. That's what I like to do. Made it $20. We see the pot 3 ways, me, broccoli, and cauliflower. And the flop comes Jack 9-6. That's top 2 pair again. Jack 9 is bringing me top 2 pair every time, 100% of the time that I play it. I flop top 2 pair. So the middle position player checks, and I'm going to fire out a bet of $25, and I'm hoping to get played with. That's what she said. This button makes it the call 25. The middle position player calls 25 for 3 ways to a turn. And the turn card looks good. It's a 5. At the time, I thought that's a good card. In retrospect, not so much. But it looks like it's a decent card. This dude just goes all in for 115. Don't love it. Don't hate it. I'm kind of impartial about it. I don't really care. I'm going to call the top 2 pair. I'm going to put in the $115. And that's what I do. It's really hard to fold top 2 pair. And I know last time I folded bottom 2 pair, that's a little bit different. This is top 2 pair, a little bit different. When this dude goes all in for $118, obviously, I'm getting 487 to 3. I mean, I think I got a call. What do you guys think? Did you guys make that call? Put in the comments below if you would call $3 getting 487 to 3. River cards a 5 of diamonds, completely obliterating my chances of winning the pot since I was up against that made straight. That guy just made his hand, got it in, and got called. Easy game. Small blind, big blind, under the gun makes it $12 to go. I asked Grace, looking at my picture, she could tell what I was supposed to be, and she said a bird. So maybe she needs to get her eyes checked. I have 10-8 offsuit. Maybe I need to get my eyes checked. Probably should have just folded that, and trust me, I wish I would have, but I didn't. 3 of us to a flop. It comes 2-9-7. And when I say 2, I mean deuce. 2 clubs, a diamond. I don't have any of that, but it'll open in a straight draw. It goes check, check, checkity, check. We see a turn, 4 diamonds. So my bet's $15. I call $15. Wish I would have thought a little bit longer about it to make people think that I actually had a hand. When you call instantly, it's almost always because you're on a draw. Under the gun player calls $15. River card comes a deuce of diamonds, and this is where I try to get tricky. I try to pretend that I have a deuce or a flush by check raising. And why did I do that? Well, look at his hand. He is doing all kind of weird things. He's tapping stuff. And I just picked up on some weakness. I really did. So I decided to pretend that I have a deuce or a flush and make it 175 to go. Really thinking he's just gonna fold because he looked weird, and I picked up on his weirdness, and then he immediately makes the call with the jack 10. This makes me funny. He knows that he should be thinking wait, what does this dude have? I flip over 10-8. He has no idea what that is. That should have been a hand that crossed his mind at some point in time. But anyway, I lose this pot. Obviously, you're not good at my reads. Let's get out of here. In for 580, out for 4. No. In for 580, out for 110, down 470. As is historically accurate when you make fun of everybody, except for in Texas. But when you make fun of everybody at the table and in the poker room, they will always take your money. If you made it this far in the video, you know what you should do. You should like, subscribe, share, comment, pray, all that stuff. And you should click in the link in the description to check out Fun Country Poker and sit down with me for a chance to win $50. We'll see y'all. Thank you and goodbye. I wouldn't be surprised if these are the 8 winningest players here.